In this presentation, we are going to review some of the School of Graduate Studies policies and procedures. These policies and procedures can be found in the graduate catalog. Once admitted to a graduate program at NCCU, you are bound to the contents of your admission year catalog. Therefore, you are expected to become familiar with the contents of the catalog, especially the policies and procedures. These are the policies and procedures we are going to cover. We start with leave of absence. While working on their master's or PhD degrees, students may need to take a semester or two off for various reasons. It is very important for these students to request a leave of absence for two reasons. One, to be able to get back to their program without going through the admission process again, and two, to stop the clock on time to degree. Master level students have a maximum of 6 years to complete their program, and the PhD students have 8 years to complete their program. If for any reason a student stops enrolling in courses for several semesters, those semesters will still count toward the time for completion of the program. And when they come back, they have to go through the admission process again, unless they have requested a leave of absence. The process for requesting leave of absence is very simple. Just complete the form, have it signed, and submit it to the School of Graduate Studies. Now, keep in mind that the maximum number of semesters you can request leave of absence is 2 semesters, or 1 academic year. That is a fall and spring semester, or a spring and fall semester. It does not include the summer semesters. In compliance with state law, the University of North Carolina system now requires students to request a residency classification from the new Residency Determination Service, also known as RDS. RDS is the entity responsible for all new classifications of residency in North Carolina. In-state determinations have an effective date and an expiration date. Your in-state residency status is in effect from the determination's effective date through the duration of your continuous enrollment. That means if for any reason you stop enrolling at NCCU for a semester or more and return to campus after the expiration date of your residency, you will be required to reapply for North Carolina residency. This is true even if you had requested a leave of absence. And in-state determinations received mid-semester will be effective for the following semester. Please visit the residency website for more information. Academic probation and dismissal. Graduate students are required to maintain a record of academic success in their graduate programs. Failure to maintain that academic success can lead to placement on academic probation and dismissal. The circumstances that can lead to placement on academic probation are: 1, when the overall GPA falls below 3.0, the graduate student is placed on academic probation. 2, when graduate students earn 2 grades of C, they will be placed on academic probation even if their GPA is 3.0 or better. They must repeat at least one of the courses and earn a B or better grade in order to be removed from academic probation. And third, When graduate students earn a grade of F, they will be placed on academic probation. Two very important notes for students on academic probation are: one, the students on academic probation have 1 academic year to remedy their situation and be removed from probation. Otherwise, they will be dismissed. And two, students on academic probation will not be able to graduate until they have met the conditions to be removed from academic probation. Now, let's look at academic dismissal. Students will be dismissed from their program and NCCU if they earn more than 1 grade of F in a semester or while on academic probation, or if they are placed on academic probation and fail to meet the conditions for removal from academic probation in 1 year. These are minimum circumstances for academic probation and dismissal. The individual departments may have more stringent criteria. For example, some programs dismiss students if they earn only 1 grade of F or if they earn 2 grades of C. So you need to check with your department and see what the exact criteria are for dismissals. Academic dismissal appeal. The university recognizes that there may be extenuating circumstances beyond the student's control, which can impact his or her ability to meet the GPA and other academic requirements. To that end, the university will permit a student to appeal his or her academic dismissal from the university. Students may elect to appeal the dismissal decision by submitting a written petition to their department chair no more than 15 workdays following the receipt of their dismissal notice from the university. The students must submit a completed appeal form, a clear and concise petition that outlines the appeal and the extenuating circumstances causing the conditions that led into his or her dismissal, an official document providing proof of those extenuating circumstances. For example, if the student was sick or was caring for a sick relative during the semester that he or she had a bad grade, the appropriate documents will be letters from physicians, hospitalization records, and similar documents. These items must be sent to the student's academic department. If the department approves the appeal, they will attach a letter of support from department chair and or graduate program director and a success plan signed by academic advisor that outlines the steps that the student must follow to remedy his or her dismissal situation. For example, they might recommend repeating of the courses that the student has grade of F or C in specific semesters. And then the whole package is sent to the School of Graduate Studies for review. Academic forgiveness. If granted, the grades from the forgiven semesters will not be used in students' GPA calculations. NCCU offers this option because it recognizes that some students fail to perform satisfactorily due to factors that interfere with their academic performance. As always, departments can adopt more stringent criteria for academic forgiveness than outlined in this document. Eligibility for academic forgiveness. To qualify for academic forgiveness, a graduate student must meet 2 conditions, which are: 1, the student must not have been enrolled for at least 1 year in the program he or she is requesting forgiveness, and 2, The student may not have previously been granted academic forgiveness for any graduate coursework done at NCCU. If these conditions are met, then the student will fill out the academic forgiveness form. On this form, the student must state his or her intention to request academic forgiveness from the graduate school and will specify which semesters are being requested for academic forgiveness. Students may request academic forgiveness for any or all semesters of prior work. But please be aware that all work from the selected semesters will be affected. Time to degree. The time limit for the completion of graduate degree program requirements in all master's level graduate degree programs is 6 years. The time limit for completion of PhD program requirements is 8 years. The time limit begins on the date of the student's registration in his or her first course for the graduate degree at North Carolina Central University. Extension of time. A student whose master's or PhD time limit has expired is regarded by the graduate school as automatically terminated from the program. An extension of the time for completion of the degree beyond the respective time limit may be requested in exceptional circumstances and granted with certain conditions. Typically, the time extension should not exceed 1 calendar year. Where can you find these information? You can find detailed information about these policies and procedures in the graduate school course catalog or graduate student handbook. And to find the forms needed for some of the procedures, you need to visit the graduate school forms and documents website. Our location. The School of Graduate Studies is located in Taylor Education Building, room 123. Please feel free to call if you have any questions or if you would like to make an appointment for a visit.